Hello, Cineceri. My name is Jesse Eisenberg, and I'm in this movie, Vivarium. So I play this character, Tom, in the movie, who is like somebody who I think is like has married somebody who he thinks is like better than him. Imogen Poots plays my wife, and I think she's kind of like somebody who I aspire to be with. And so I'm trying to kind of get everything right, try to get the house and start a family and have a good job. And I am kind of cursed because of these aspirations. So we end up moving into this suburban area that is like a nightmare. It's like a hell.
Yonder is a wonderful development. Both tranquil and practical. It has all you'd need and all you'd want. And as for the prices, it's no wonder these houses are getting snapped up.
What's great about the movie is it takes these real fears that people have. You know, for my character, it's this fear of, I want to make sure my wife likes me and that I have a stable job, and it exaggerates these fears in this kind of crazy, nightmarish way. I think what I loved about this script was that it has a kind of like commentary, obviously, on, suburbia or on, kind of, foods and packaging and, like ugly part of the modern lifestyle of using resources and conforming to kind of just a bland, formulaic life. But I think the thing I liked about it was that it was not like a harsh condemnation. It was more of like a artful fever dream. It's funny, the same week that I read Vivarium, I read this other script which was really about like American culture and divisions in America, and it was such a kind of very obvious metaphor. Whereas Vivarium I thought of as this really artful kind of our worst fears come to life. Vivarium was something that I would never even conceive of. The concept would never even occur to me. If I was given a year to come up with a concept like this, I wouldn't have the kind of creativity and curiosities that like Lorcan had, who directed Vivarium, because it's such an unusual concept. And not only is it an unusual concept, but he was able to kind of engineer this world on like a fairly small budget, so the first question I asked Lorcan on the telephone was, how did you find, $100 million to make this art film? He said, I didn't. We're going to, animate some of it and build some of it. And it was just this unbelievable feat of engineering that they were able to create this amazing movie. I didn't expect it to be so dark. In fact, I guess what I expected from the movie, and probably this is more along the lines of like the, probably Hollywood version of it, is that the characters are able to break out of this world and, in some kind of heroic way. But the movie, as you said, is kind of more nihilistic than that. It sets up this world as this actual, like, very kind of, in a cynical way, kind of sets up this world as this horrible life cycle that uses people from the outside world as like a host, and they're like the parasite, and they, suck the life out of them.